What is up, everybody? Again, I'm sorry that I looked absolutely wrecked, I guess, yesterday, but I decided to take a video right when I woke up, and not the best call. So I warmed up after a little bit, but yeah, it was a little bit of a mess there. So anyway, feeling a lot better currently because it is afternoon right now, and it's not 9 o'clock, half hour after I woke up. But I wanted to talk about something that my accountability partner told me this morning on my call, and I actually asked him because he actually was an accountability partner for a gentleman who just reached one entire year of sobriety. And for most guys in our shoes, that seems like some crazy dream, like, wow, someday I'd like to, you know what I mean? Um, and obviously it's not meant to be that way, and it's not meant to be thought of as like unattainable or like only reserved for legends like this guy or something. If you're truly struggling with it. But what I asked him is, I asked, so after a while, like, what did your conversations look like, sound like? Like, was it just did you just say all good, talk to you tomorrow? Because you can't just talk about the same things over and over and over again. And he said something interesting. He sort of answered my question, but he said, oftentimes with sobriety, we're constantly worrying. We're constantly worrying about our sobriety in the future, and we're constantly worrying about keeping it, constantly worrying about maintaining it, constantly worrying about not screwing up, right? And this constant worry is not good, because think about this. Can you tell me one time when worrying has helped you? And there's a difference between being worried for the sake of worrying and being like concerned about homework that you need to finish, concerned about something you need to take care of at work, concerned for a family member and being there for them. But I'm talking about the sense of just worrying because, like, what if I don't make it? What if I don't pass this? What if I, like, worrying about things that are outside of your control? So, with this, the good news is it is in your control. And so, yes, you should be concerned and you should be aware and on top of things. But past that, once you're on top of things, once you've got good stuff in place, once you've set the guardrails in place, you've got the healthy habits, you've got accountability partners, you've taken all the right steps, at that point, you shouldn't be in this constant state of worry and concern and am I going to make today? Am I going to make tomorrow? And yes, you should always have your guard up. You should always be aware and focused, but you shouldn't constantly be stirring that in your brain. Does that make sense? Because if you're constantly meditating on that, your brain can't tell the difference between like saying I want to do this and I don't, and I want to not do this. And this isn't some hocus pocus stuff, but your brain is much, much, much better. I learned this in psychology at identifying the actual action or the object. So, like, this is something harmless because I'm not going to be speaking this stuff aloud. But saying, like, I love playing guitar or I hate playing guitar, my brain instantly gets a picture of guitar, right? You instantly can picture a guitar, your favorite kind of guitar, acoustic, electric, whatever. You can picture the guitar. But can you picture love or hate? Can you picture either of those words? Yes, you could come up with like an image and a symbol for it. But what I'm relating here is that action or that object is so much more stronger image-wise up here than loving it or hating it or I will not. Like, what does the word not look like. If you say, like, I will not, you know what I mean, screw up, if we used some actual terms there, with pornography or masturbation, those conjure up images here. I said I wouldn't. We're moving past it, we're good. But those have images that come to mind, right? And so your brain is thinking about it indirectly. And the word not, whether it's there or not, that doesn't change the image. The image is still there. Does that make sense? So by constantly talking about, thinking about, worrying about that sort of stuff, you're putting those images up here. And typically what we think about can come out in our speech, so our thoughts come out in our speech, and our speech often turns into our behaviors or our actions, and who we hang out with, and the person we become. So, with that, that's just something to think about, or something to not think about, if you will. And stay strong out there. It is Mental Freedom, Day 6. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.